What's up, guys? So today's vlog-a-day word, phrase, thing was currently reading, which I'm not. I'm not currently reading anything. So I thought instead of making this a video where I don't really have anything and it only goes for like a minute, I would try to flesh it out a little bit, still keep it as short as I can, flesh it out a little bit with my favourite book series, which I have sitting here, and then I have something else that I'm reading / writing. So it's like a little project that I'm working on, and then I have another project that I'm working on as well, which I'll talk about very briefly right at the end. So I'll start with, obviously, the book series, because that is what we're all here for. And it is the Beautiful Creatures series. It starts off with Beautiful Creatures in purple, and we have Darkness in blue, Chaos is yellow, and Redemption is green. And if you've seen the movie, you know the basic plotline for Beautiful Creatures, with the ending from Beautiful Darkness, because they completely messed up the entire ending of the film, and up until that point I was letting it slide that Ethan was allowed to touch Lena, because they're not. It causes him to get like electric shock, kind of like when he touches the book in the movie. That happens when he touches Lena as well, because it's the magical energies trying to enter his body through them touching. So there's like a fundamental thing right there that's not supposed to happen, and then there's just too many changes and appropriations and substitutions and all sorts of stuff that just bring the standard of what that movie could have been lower and lower and lower. Obviously, that being said, I'm not a fan of it. Mainly because the story was altered too much, and that's why I go to see a film. Whether it's based on a book or not, I go to see it because of the story. If the story makes me laugh, that's fine. If it makes me cry, that's fine too. If it scares me, that's equally okay. But I'm going there for a story. And a bit of a spectacle too, I suppose. And it does give you a spectacle right at the end, with some amazing special effects, but the story was still greatly outweighs the positive of the special effects, and that's just too much for me. I would give you a rough plotline of the book series, but to do so would mean spoilers for the last two books especially, and for the middle to end part of Beautiful Darkness. And I'm trying to recommend these to you guys to read, so by doing that you'll already go, oh well, I already know the story, I won't read that. So I'm not going to give you guys a plot outline, because I really would like you guys to go and read these. If you're one of my friends and you're watching this, you can just borrow them. Like, I recommend these books that much that I might as well let you borrow them. But yeah, that's Beautiful Creatures book series. There is a second series. I think it has like 3 or 4 books, but they're only like Chamber of Secret size, like they're only like half the size. And yeah, they focus on different characters from the same series, but different characters. So anyway, moving on to the bit that I'm reading / writing, doing both with, and that is Popcorn Magazine. If you came from my last channel, or if I've mentioned it in any of my other videos, I think I have, I write articles for this magazine. It's only a startup. This is literally the 2nd issue ever, and I'm gonna walk you through it. So it's got the cover, and then we got some ads and stuff, and we got an article, and then we get some more ads, and then I wrote that one. It's about the Ghost in the Shell trailer. And we got another one. Goes to there. And then I wrote this one, which is a double feature. And then I wrote this one. It's about video games being turned into films. And then we got one about PewDiePie that I didn't write. And then I wrote this one. And then we got a Rogue One story. And then another one. And then I wrote this one. It's about the Harley Quinn solo film that they're making. It's going to be a Birds of Prey film. And then we've got the end. I wrote half this magazine, so I don't need to read it. I already know what it talks about. And yeah, it's funny because on the cover, that's talking about one of mine. And the other two are the first and second to last story. So I'm even on the cover there twice. So I don't really need to read that because I know already what half of it is talking about, and the other half I can just find out for myself. And then obviously I have one more project that I'm going to tell you guys about really quickly, and that is that if you follow my Tumblr, I'm taking all those short stories and I'm turning them into short film scripts, which means that once I have my proper filming camera, like I have my GoPro, but it doesn't really do what I want it to do as far as making these films goes. I could still try and see how it goes, but ultimately I'd like to have a proper video camera with like a tripod and an external mic and all of that stuff, and go and properly film and produce these short films, which I will obviously be posting on here. And the plan is to link them with little trailers on Facebook pages, and have like a promotional poster type thing on my Instagram with a link to it, and they will be advertised as much as I possibly can with the little circle that I have of connections. So yeah, that's all for today. I hope you liked this video, guys. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know what kinds of videos you'd like to see. Obviously I'm doing these vlog-a-day type things that have different things for me to talk about, but I'll do any suggestions you give me on top of those. It just makes sure that you guys get videos every single day, and if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, because obviously I make videos every day. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go and get ready for work. I start in like an hour and a half, so I really should be getting ready. But yeah, keep your ass right, guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow.